We
Back
back,
on the
bro.
scene.
After what?
Some few weeks off. Back on the
A few
scene.
weeks off.
You hear me?
Oh, bro, it been a lot of stuff happening too.
Yeah, it's
And it's
been
actually we episode 115.
it's 115.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, episode 115. Damn, well,
Yeah, we getting old.
we getting on up there.
Yeah, moving on up. Ah,
Oh man, hey everybody, this is some of that podcast. I'm Coach Mo. We got Tease over there, episode 115. Like she said, the 115. Um, we back after a little small hiatus. Listen, just want y'all to know, we got real jobs. Okay, we got real jobs. We got real lives. You know, we not
yeah,
out here, waiting on the pod to send us a check. We got real jobs. Okay.
yeah. We ain't got no sponsors yet.
We got no sponsors, We ain't got nobody cutting us big checks to the point where we don't have to work. We
Yeah,
still gotta eat. We still gotta
yeah,
feed people. So,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
back. We back.
We back, mine.
We back, man. I know a lot's been going on. We're gonna do this show for y'all this week. We as they say, we're not even gonna hold you. We ain't gonna hold you long. But it's been a few
Yeah,
things going on in the news. Tease, how your week been so far?
exhausting. Exhausting. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. It's been exhausting
She's
and look
exhausting.
exhausting, and I need some relaxation. So take that how you want to take it.
So Latisse basically wants a vacation, y'all.
Yeah,
That's what she on.
yeah. I need.
Vacation. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's been a lot going on this week too. Um, I'll be glad when it's Friday, to be honest with you. So
Yes, TGIF. I
tomorrow's
can't
here.
wait.
Tomorrow's here, but you know, September almost over.
Bro. Yes. Can you believe that?
It's almost over.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's I don't know. This year flew past. Like I don't know. I think it's because it's been a busy year for me.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's just for you too, bro. You got a whole kid in college now. So it's been a busy year. So yeah,
Busy year.
we got literally like 3 more days and then
No,
it's like yeah.
like literally, Monday is the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go, Tuesday, October 1st.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's been flying.
And next thing you know, it's gonna be Thanksgiving. It's gonna be Christmas. Like, yeah, this is
It's
it's
just
a
flying.
time, bro.
It's
But like,
flying.
man, I mean, today I thought I was 42 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 43.
Oh wow, T.
43, bro. I was talking to somebody and I forgot what we were talking about, and talk about ages. I was like, yeah, because I'm like, I said, well, by the time I turn 45, that's like 3 more years. And I was like, wait a minute. That's I 2 years. I'm like, damn, I'm 43. Jeesh.
T's
Yeah,
forgot her age, y'all.
got my age, bro. For
Forgot
sure.
her age. Hey, you
Yeah.
know what though? It happens. It happens. Literally, you just turned 43 like a few months ago. So
That's true. That's true. I
we
ain't
gonna
used
shoot you some bail. We're gonna shoot you
yeah, shoot me some bill, y'all.
some bail. But yeah, I mean, it's been stuff happening. I'm glad the WNBA playoffs is here. We finally got the Final Four semifinal matchups. This is
Mhm.
probably, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm actually glad that the Final Four matchups are what they are because I mean this gonna be some good matchups.
Good basketball.
You got one matchup. You got the New York Liberty versus the Aces.
That's a
Then
championship rematch.
you got the Connecticut Sun versus
Lynx been killing
the
it.
Minnesota Lynx. I mean, you can't ask for better matchups because all
It's gonna
four
be some good
teams,
basketball. Yeah.
all four teams got stars and good
Mhm.
players and good
Mhm.
coaches. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. I just
It's
I
gonna be
just
some
want
tight
them.
games, bro, I think.
I just want them to change the format up. They need to go. They need to do that first round. Get rid of that 3 game series. Go 5 games. Let the
Think they need
fans let the
do they
fans see
need
their
they gonna do
favorite
5?
players. Huh?
See, they gonna move it to 5?
They need to because they need to. The game is the most popular it's ever been. It's time for the fans to see their favorite players, the stars, more than
Yeah.
just more than just 3 games, because these games, like last night game between the Fever and the Connecticut, it went down to the wire. That was a great game.
Yeah.
And now it's over with because Connecticut won too. Like, I would have loved to see them go back to Indiana and let Indiana get a chance to try to tie the series up. But I mean, hopefully they'll change that. And then also, I bet people don't know this either about the WNBA. The whole home court thing, they don't really do that. Like the home court advantage, like they don't really do that with the seedings and all that. So it's a lot of stuff that people don't know about the WNBA, like behind the scenes. And I want them to change, because we want to see Vegas and the Liberty more than just 5 games. Like, I want to see them go at it.
5 games, but I thought it's just 5 games for championship.
It's 5 games now. Yeah, from here on out, it's 5 games. But I want to see them go at it, because I think that series is gonna go all 5 games. That's just me.
They definitely are ready to. They definitely ready to battle.
They are ready.
They've been talking to trash, and yeah, that's gonna be a good series. That starts tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited.
And the Liberty hungry.
Yeah.
Because they remember how they lost last year. They hungry. So that's why I cannot wait. I can't wait.
And they get hungry too, because they never won. They never won. And then the Lynx, they've won. When Minnesota won, years ago. It's been a while since they won. So they're ready to get back to championship. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be real good. Really
so
good.
Who do you think gonna win, bro? Do you think whoever win the Aces Liberty series is gonna be the champion?
Yeah, I think whoever win that series is gonna be the WNBA champions.
Okay,
that's what
I would think that too.
But if the Aces win, they'll be the first team to three-peat, I think, since the Houston Comets back in the day. So it's a lot of stuff on the line for that. So, it's a lot of history on the line. But I don't know, man. The Aces been playing well. They didn't got their stride.
They turned it on at the right time.
Yeah, they do. They got their stride right now.
They started the season off. Definitely was kind of slow, but
it was slow. I can't wait. I got my FanDuel bets lined up. I'm ready.
Everybody said a lot of people said if you bet on WNBA, their games usually don't have too many upsets. So it's like you usually pretty solid if you bet who you think is gonna be the favorite. Normally that's going they usually be the favorite. They usually always win. So
that's about right too. That's honestly the truth, because even if you know anything about FanDuel and how you bet, like you'll see the Aces when they play somebody, depending on who they play, the odds are like negative 1,200. So basically, you ain't gonna win no money because they already expected to win. So usually, that's the only thing about it. When you bet them, you really ain't gonna get no big payout for no upset. So that's why I just do like player props. I'm gonna make sure Asia get 20 and 10. I always bet that. I always bet like old girl from the Minnesota Lynx to get 20 points. So like
she got like 40 or 38, at least 30 something.
Yeah, she scored 42. She scored 42 last night. Game 1, she scored 38.
Yeah,
she's been killing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to these playoffs, this semifinals.
It's gonna be good.
Let's see. I know the Indiana Fever they lost last night. They got swept 2-0. They put up a good fight.
I knew they was gonna lose, but
Yeah, I knew they was gonna lose too. But they put up a good fight. I mean, they competed like I thought they would. Aaliyah Boston, she had like 18, 19 rebounds. She had a double-double. It just happens. They're young. They young.
Yeah.
It just happens.
They played against a veteran team.
Yeah, just a veteran team.
So, yeah.
Even with the Atlanta Dream, they're a young team. They fought, but they ran up against another really good veteran team. So, and that's what happens. But next year, I cannot wait till the next year in WNBA starts again, because we get to see Paige Beckers coming to the league.
That's my girl.
She's probably gonna go to the Sparks, because I'm sure she's gonna be the number 1 pick unless something happens. So, and if she goes to the Sparks, you're gonna have a team in LA with
they loaded.
Rakia Jackson, Cam Brink when she get back, and then
Hamby.
you're gonna get Hamby, but then you're gonna add Paige. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
that's not fair.
Oh my god.
That's an all-star team right there.
They gonna be really good, man. Really
Yeah,
good. They gotta
yeah.
hire a new coach. They just fired their coach yesterday. So they
Or
gotta
did they?
hire a new coach. Yeah. So whoever gets that job, it's gonna be a good job because they're gonna get the number one pick. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that go. What else? What else? What else? What else you got on WNBA?
Yeah. Did you see WNBA finally address the racism that's been going on?
Man, you know that they waited too late for that. But that I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
that,
they
I don't know.
did.
I don't know why you waited till like
So
September.
you know why they did it though, bro. I mean, they didn't want to ruffle feathers while Caitlyn was playing.
Then they should have just not even do it then. Like if that's
Yeah, they didn't want to. I mean, it's convenient. They waited to the last. They wanted to make sure because they knew it was based around her fan base, so they didn't want to ruffle any feathers with getting her fan base because they are a lot of the reason. A lot of the increase in attendance is for her specifically, and
Mhm.
it's specifically a bunch of different a bunch of it's a segment of people that sometime are racist. I'll just say that.
They need to find out who those people IP addresses are, find out who they are, and ban them people from ever coming to any of WNBA games because these people stupid, man. There's some stupid people, some real stupid people. Some of the stuff they say to these these women is really stupid.
Yeah, I hope somebody rape
Stupid.
you. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That is
That's
so
crazy. Like, what are you
crazy.
saying? Yeah.
That is so, and I know they wouldn't say that shit to their face. They
No.
that's
I
they
mean, they
crazy.
literally they make fake emails, bro, to do that. So that
They
just goes to
stupid.
show you they cowards.
They
So
stupid. They
yeah,
so stupid. They, you know what? And then after the game, that's what these ladies got to talk about.
right. And that's
Instead
another
of
thing they want to talk about.
instead of talking about a great game, great season, now they gonna get asked this question about some idiots
Mm-hmm.
who tweeted from their computer after they got done jagging off. Now they want to just call somebody. They so stupid.
Weirdo. Yeah,
Weirdo.
it's no place for that. It's sports, and
Mm-mm.
if you taking sports that serious, like you need a life. Seriously,
You need a whole life.
it's a game. It's really a game. You don't even know these ladies, and you making up a whole email just to say something evil. That's stupid.
It is stupid. It's very
So,
stupid.
yeah,
But hey, shout out to the WNBA people. If y'all haven't watched the game this year, this is a good time of year to watch one game with these playoffs. I'm sure y'all will like it. It's going to be exciting.
yeah,
Put your biases away and just enjoy some good entertainment.
for sure.
D Rose retired.
Drose,
I wasn't.
Sharo.
I wasn't shocked. Was you shocked? I wasn't
I
shocked.
wasn't shocked. I mean, I'm surprised I thought he was gonna do it last year, but it's time. It's time. He had a good run.
I I'm gonna say this. I got wind of some news yesterday when he
Mm-hmm.
when okay the Grizzlies released him Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday morning, Monday night, whatever it was. So I got a text saying that yeah, bro, D Rose done. He
Mm-hmm.
retired. The Grizzlies, from what I was told, the Grizzlies knew he was retiring. He had already told them, and they released him.
Mm-hmm.
So when he made that little video yesterday, I said, "Well, this is it. He gonna make it official." So that's why I kind of wasn't surprised when I woke up this morning and saw that he retiring, because I knew it. I was like, "Yeah, I kind of knew it. I figured it."
Yeah, yeah, you could kind of tell. I think D Rose has matured a lot, over
Mm-hmm.
the years, and I think, like he said, he wants to spend time with his family, and he probably got other stuff he wants to do, and he's not going to be playing any significant time, so it's just like, why waste my time traveling, going to games and stuff, and
Yep,
I'm not going to be on the bench, so I might as well just be at home. So I get it.
that's how I felt too. And
He
got
has he has more than enough money, so.
guys like him who were like great players, superstars. I don't want to see them hang around on different teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to see that. I saw it with
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing. I saw it back in the day with Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't like to see them all time greats do that. I rather for them to just go ahead and call it a career because
Yeah.
I'm used to them being a certain way, playing a
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm glad D Rose said, you know what, I'm just gonna spend time with my family. He had a great career. Now he had a short career
Yeah.
because
He had his great part was short because of injuries, but
due to
he had a
injury,
solid career.
his career, I believe, his career was robbed
Yeah.
of what could have been.
Yeah.
Now the question remains: will he get into the Hall of Fame? That's the question. That's the question that
Say yeah.
remains.
I say yeah.
I think he will,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's going to get in first ballot. But I think he will because if he doesn't, he'll be the first ever MVP to not get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
And
that's why I don't think. That's why I don't think he's gonna. That's why I think he's gonna do it. He was the youngest one, so I think
he's
he's
the
gonna get
youngest
out
one
off
ever.
that mirror.
Youngest ones
Yeah,
ever. Yeah.
yeah,
I think he's going to get in. Like I said, he's going to get in. You got some people who think he won't get in.
he
Um,
will.
for me, I just want to know when and if the Bulls are going to retire his jersey.
I'm
That's what
pretty
I'm waiting on.
sure they
That's
will.
what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that.
Chicago love D Rose too much, so I think they will at some point. Maybe not this year, next. I think they will at some point.
I think his jersey needs to be retired sooner than later
Yeah, yeah. I just don't know about if it'll be next season, but I think I think they'll definitely do it.
because he deserves that. He deserves his jersey up in the rafters.
He definitely brought some excitement back to Chicago, and we we had been in the dumps for a while. So, and then for him to be from Chicago, it was what they say was electrifying
It
during that
was.
time.
It
It was
was.
exciting, and each year going to the playoffs and losing in the second round. It is what it
He
is, but
said the second round. The second
couldn't
round.
get past LeBron and them.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
it was still fun though.
it was fun. And for people who grew up in Chicago, if you saw him play in high school, you saw how he dominated. He won 3 state championships, I believe, at Simeon. He went to Memphis, played 1 year, dominated, went to the NCAA finals, lost to Kansas. He became the number 1 pick, had an outstanding rookie year, went to the playoffs. They took Boston to like 6 or 7 games. Derrick Rose's first playoff game, he fucking just goes off for like 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And just, like you said, he was just electrifying. Like for that little short period of time, you could really make an argument that he was a top 5 NBA player.
Yeah, for
In that
sure.
short period of time, he was a top 5 NBA player.
For sure. Yeah.
But unfortunately, like I
For him
said,
to be a guard, it was a guard that was driving to the hole as hard as he would. That's I think that does a lot to do with probably why he got injured because he was he had one speed.
yeah, yeah.
And he was strong too, so but yeah, those were the good old days.
And the rumor throughout the NBA during Derrick Rose days is that whenever when the Bulls come to town or when they know Derrick Rose is playing, whoever that team's other point guard is, they would mysteriously get sick or sit out due to injury. And the rumor was they got the Rose flu because they didn't want to face Derrick. That's the rumor used to go around the NBA.
That's funny.
But that's just how he was, man. People knew when you had to face Derrick Rose that night, it was gonna be a long night.
Yeah, it was gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night, boy.
For sure.
You got to listen to Jeff T. They got that podcast 520.
They hilarious.
You
Jeff
gotta
is
listen.
crazy.
You gotta listen to Jeff T. talk about when they had to play the Bulls, And the first time he went up against Rose, the way he described it, it's so funny, man.
Yeah, he
Because
funny.
he's so funny. Jeff Teague is hilarious, but yeah, man, Derrick Rose, great career, um, all time Bulls, great player. I think he got his number got to be put in the rafters.
It's gonna be. I can't see. Would be very surprised if it didn't.
Can't
Yeah,
take long though. I'm just saying they. I know the Chicago Bulls, and I know how things went with them. I just want them to do this sooner than later.
yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
it like you did. Don't do it like you did. Norman Van Lier. It took you forever. Don't do it like that.
Like today 100. Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
yeah.
Do it sooner than later. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
think they will. I think they will. I don't think they'll be waiting until he's old and decrepit to do that. No.
Yeah, because I don't. I mean, yeah.
So
What
D Rose is even though he's hasn't played like in any kind of like a major role in a long time, he's still a popular player.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
is.
popular. So
He is. He's very popular,
yeah.
and he's a lot of people's favorite player too, especially a lot of shorties who
Hmm.
grew up in the city in
Hmm.
Chicago, around Illinois, who grew up watching him play.
Yeah.
So he's a hero. He's a hero
Yeah.
for a lot of them. So
A lot of the hood love D Rose, that's for sure.
the
And
hood
Chicago
love.
loves D Rose.
The hood love Pooh.
Yeah, they Pooh Diddy.
They love Houdini. They love
Yeah.
Houdini. Uh, let's see. Oh, man. First of all, prayers to all those people in Florida, the Carolinas, Georgia, dealing with this hurricane. It's about to be really, really bad tonight and these next few days with Hurricane Helene, whatever it is.
Hmm.
Um, they're saying that the damage with the flooding and the wind is about to be uh, enormous. So, man, prayers to them people. I hope they can get through this storm. Unfortunately, every year this is the
It's
season.
hurricane season. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the season for hurricanes. So, but yeah, they were. I was watching CNN earlier, and they were saying how, like St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay, because of where it sits at,
Hmm.
like right by the ocean, they expect that city to be underwater.
Dang. So I'm sure they
Yeah,
did a full evacuation.
I hope they did. But some people teach, they don't be wanting to go. But I mean, if I watch the
They
news and they
tell me
tell
my
me,
city's gonna be underwater. I'm
yeah,
up.
I'm up. I'm up.
That's the least the good thing about hurricanes is that you got time to plan.
Yeah, you do have time.
I mean, not saying that it's not hard, but at least if you know a hurricane coming, you at least a few days out,
Yeah, you
maybe
got.
even a week.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
you can plan to get on dry land.
yeah.
I'm not just gonna be sitting there, and then I would rather be safe than sorry.
Then sorry, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, prayers to those people. I hope everybody makes it through that all right. Because like my son, he's down there in Georgia. He's down in
It's the first
Atlanta.
hurricane, huh?
His first hurricane, so they are evacuating his dorm, and everybody live on the first floor. They're moving them to the basketball arena because they're expecting, flooding. So
Hmm.
we'll hear from him in a few hours.
I
I
hope
don't.
they tell kids too. I'm sure maybe they did, bro. When y'all go, like, I hope they have them to have like emergency bags and stuff like that for when they have stuff like this.
They do, and then
We need
they
to have like right away that you can, extra, things with your records, extra,
yeah,
clothing and things like,
yeah.
the bag is ready to go.
And they told them, because they're gonna evacuate that dorm at 11 o'clock tonight, and they told
Hmm.
them that all your stuff, your valuables that like are on the floor, like like your cords, if you got suit, whatever, how it is in the dorm room, stuff that people put on
Hmm.
their bed. They told them to put those up, like put it on
Hmm.
top of something to keep from that being damaged. So,
Yeah.
this is his first hurricane that he's got. This is the season he's in, but
Yeah.
you know, he from Chicago. He been a snowstorm before. He remember the blizzard. He know what a lot of rain looks like. So I don't think he gonna freak out. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Press it up. Press it up.
yeah. Uh, oh, Last time we missed last time we didn't get a chance to jump on, and the debate happened. The presidential debate happened.
Yeah. We got a little bit of it. I think we talked about it a little bit, but
was it a little bit?
Yeah,
I think it was a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. And then then right after that, Donald Trump gets shot, or not shot at, but somebody was trying to take him out again while he was golfing. It's been a hell of a September.
Somebody want him gone, bro. I mean, I don't know who it is. Somebody want that man go. Like, it's, bro, in like a less than a month, well, in this sort of a time period to have these, too close, encounters with assassination attempts. Like, he need to just stay in the house. Honestly, he stay in the house.
This was an old dude trying to take him out.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's not funny. It's not, but it's just like,
not funny. But this is an old dude. He was like, what they say? He was like 67.
That's crazy.
They trying to take him out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Well, if you've been under a rock for the last 2 weeks, Sean Combs, we affectionately know him as P. Diddy. Take that. Bad Boy Records. Andre Harrell's protege, so to speak. He a lot of hot water. He was arrested, indicted, maybe a week and a half ago?
A couple weeks ago, yep.
By Homeland Security. There was, I forget how many charges it was in that indictment, but he was being charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, guns, arson. So number, I think I'm missing something else, but I know altogether he's facing RICO charges. So charges basically of organized crime syndicate. He was arrested. He's at the MDC Center in New York. That's usually where they take a lot of high profile criminals and process them, and they stay there to keep them there until the trial. I know R. Kelly was there. A few other people was there. So it's been a lot of jokes and stuff, memes flying around. It's been a lot of memes ever since they released that they discovered 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube that they found confiscated.
I don't believe it. I just refuse to believe it's $1,000. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That's crazy.
Now, to me, that's where the jokes are for me, because when I think of 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil, I'm thinking like, okay, was he giving those as gifts, as parting gifts after the free cost was over?
I mean, how much, bro, to go? Somebody said it. Baby oil takes so long. I got baby oil bottles for years.
Yeah.
So if you got all those bottles, I mean, I'm thinking, ain't nobody in their booty, everybody got loose bowels.
That's some ashy motherfuckers.
I mean, can't nobody. If you need that much lube, your booty hole is raw.
Well.
No.
Well, I mean, your booty hole can be raw.
I mean, what else are they do?
I mean, so much I want to go with this.
I mean, I guess they could be pouring on ladies too. I mean,
could be pouring on ladies, watching them wrestle with each other.
Yeah,
you never know. You never know. It was called freak offs. That's what the government is labeling these parties with the alleged sex trafficking and underage people that was there. They calling it freak offs. These parties were called freak offs by the government. Now, for me, I thought that
or did they see them being called that like in documentation from Diddy?
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
I think they were they probably saw that somewhere.
That's why I don't know, Tease. I have to admit this. I'm probably going to be locked in with this trial like I was locked in with OJ's trial. Because the stuff that I want to know what gets revealed in this trial about A, what they found during the raids, and B, who is going to testify during this trial. Because apparently there are a lot of people who have NDAs with Diddy.
So that don't
And
matter for these kind of cases, though.
I know that. That's why I want to see who shows up to testify. Because if it's, you just never know. You just never know who the government are going to call to be a witness. You just don't know with this. And basically, whatever they reveal in this trial, it's going to do two things. Either it's going to paint Puffy as somebody we probably could never imagine who he was, or B, it's going to come out that, damn, maybe he is the monster that Cassie was trying to tell us he is. That's just what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a, oh well, he's gonna beat this, he's gonna beat the prosecution. There's way too much evidence according to that indictment that the government has. So his lawyer, to me, I think he's a quack. I hope this ain't gonna be the lawyer that defends him. Because I saw his interview the other day he did with CNN or MSBC. He was laughing about the damn bottles of lube and baby oil.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like, you as lawyer, you shouldn't be laughing at this, bro. So I'm hoping maybe there's another lawyer that's going to defend Diddy when his trial comes, because it ain't no laughing matter, Tease. He facing life.
Diddy is done. It's done. I mean, we're not even, to be honest, the trial's a waste of money. I mean, I know they have to go through the process because that's the way our country is set up. You have to get your chance to defend yourself.
Yep.
You know, and so you are innocent until proven guilty. You know, I know it's not fair, but after the video came out and it pretty much matched everything that she said, it just pretty much, we've been hearing stuff about Diddy for years, and not just the last 2 years, 3 years, for decades. For decades, you know, but nobody ever had any concrete evidence on him. And because he has a lot of money, I'm sure he bought off a lot of people. And I'm sure a lot of people went along with stuff that he had them doing because he's Diddy and he was paying them, you know. So, you know, it's sad because attached to him is so much of our culture, so much of our childhood, you know, so much of things that we love, you know what I'm saying? Artists that we love, and
you know, part of the culture.
Yeah, you're not going to go to a 90s party and not hear Total. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you gonna hear, you know, kissing.
Can't you see what you do to me?
Listen.
You ain't lying, Chase. You ain't lying.
Listen, you know, I mean, he had a lot of hits. Even his last album was a banger. That Love album.
I actually liked
the Love album was really good. So he was really good with the music, and it's just unfortunate, you know. I think, you know, it's just you know, power does this to people. And power and pride does this to people. And I think he got drunk off it, you know, and because he got away with it for so long until he pissed somebody off. Because if they want this to go away, it could have went away. Like, it's been going away all. I feel like this is not the first time something has came up, but he's always bought his way out. You know, and I think whoever he pissed off this time was like, you know what, F it, you know, he got to go. It's time for him to go. So I don't think it's no necessarily so much conspiracy, because I think he did, like 50 Cent said, he did that shit. I think he did it, you know. I don't again, because people have been saying, I remember when Mark Curry wrote that, his old artist wrote that book, Dancing with the Devil. That was like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. And you remember all the stuff that was said by like his former artists. Remember, it was a lot of stuff said about Diddy over the years. A lot. Yeah.
Not good things.
No, it wasn't.
Not good things. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm gonna watch this trial, and because it's not so much, I'm not on that that sideline of people who say, I want him to name names, I want to see who gets named. Personally, I don't think Diddy is going to name names. I don't think that. I don't think he's going to get in the room with the feds and say, yeah, he was a part of this with me too. He was funding this too. No, I don't think he's going to do that.
He don't have
I
to, but they have the video.
That's what I mean. No, I mean
They have
I
he
want to
got
know. I just want to know what they have in terms of evidence of the quote unquote alleged the sex trafficking. That's what I want to know.
well, they call it self trafficking because I mean that's a legal term, and that's how you make charges stick. You know what I'm saying? Because you got prostitutes out of state, and you know what I'm saying. Like so, and you paid for it. You know, so they're gonna. That's just legal. That's legal jargon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be. Which I don't know, but it could be though. It's not gonna be like how you see on, SVU when somebody,
Mm-hmm.
kidnapping all these
Mm-hmm.
girls and selling them for, $2 in the sex parlor. It's not that. It's him. Well, but again, I'm saying, but it could be on some level in that way. Like he could be buying cheap prostitutes and then bringing them back and using and abusing them how they want. And I think the RICO, all that stuff comes into place is if you were using your quote unquote company money to do that.
To do that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and how do you do that if you're somebody like that Diddy where you are the company? I don't know how they, but the government when they want to stick it to you, they'll figure it out. Like when they say RICO, they're trying to throw some hard time at you. So,
Yeah.
and sometimes the RICO is just be imaginary stuff a lot of times, but if they feel like they can make it stick,
hey,
they're gonna try it.
the feds ain't wasting resources and time to raid two mansions at the same time if they don't think something is there. They don't waste resources. This ain't your local podunk sheriff's department. All
Well,
right.
that's why they had to either been following him for years or somebody that he pissed off, whether it be an artist or somebody that was a part of the circle he pissed off. That's
That's
what
the,
happened.
because he tried to post $50 million in a bail. He had his homes in his mom's name. Apparently he did all of that 2 weeks prior to being arrested. Now there's speculation saying that if the feds find out that he was trying to do that to allocate his assets prior, then I guess whatever they prior to him being arrested, or after, then they can go after his assets, and he have to forfeit all his assets. I'm like, God damn, man, this is a whole lot.
Yeah, he did it to himself. I mean, it's hard to feel
Oh,
bad. It's hard to feel bad when he has mistreated. As much as the culture loved him, Diddy has taken advantage of the culture too. He's taking
yeah,
advantage and he used his power against, people that were trying to get on,
yeah,
and
yes.
he abused it, and it's unfortunate because it came back to bite him. And I mean, this has been going on for decades because he could have stopped any time. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gotten progressively worse over the years, and that's why I say he probably pissed somebody off. And it's the talks about him having like a drug problem too, and so it's not an excuse. But if you are, a, have some kind of substance abuse, then yeah, that's going to affect how you act and treat people.
The way he be looking on some of them pictures, I believe he was high as giraffe pussy.
Remember when he was acting like the Joker?
Yeah,
He probably was high as
he
hell.
might have been high. Somebody said that's when it all started. When they saw him come out there as the Joker, they said the people was like, "Nope, you're not gonna do this to our characters." So they was like, "This is when it all started."
That's
Uh,
funny.
then the little book that supposedly the Kim Porter memoir, supposedly
Turned out to be fake.
this book is floating around, and everybody all weekend was sharing the pages, talking about Kim had everything on him. Then the author was asked one question: Are these the memoirs of Kim Porter? And he said, I really don't know. I can't really tell you if it is true. I said, ain't this? I said, you
It was
people
a white dude.
is a
That's a
white dude.
shame. It's a shame. People so thirsty for information. It's so many books they could have bought from Amazon, and y'all bought a book about Diddy's dead baby mama. That you have no idea if it's real or not. Y'all ran those numbers up, so y'all done got this man a bag off
Yeah,
a lot.
off a
That's
whole bunch of
crazy.
lies.
Like we gotta do better as Black people. Like we made that. We went out and bought that book.
Yes.
Of all the books on Amazon, we bought this messy book about trying to figure out, you know, if this is, just and believe in it and
And believe it.
retweet it as if it was
Like
real.
it was real. I asked this one
You
person,
can look at that book and see that it was a bootleg book.
I asked somebody, I said, if Kim Porter's three best friends, literally who never really go on social media at all, if all three of them said this is not her writing, she would never do that. But y'all don't believe them, but then y'all believe a dude who has never met her before,
Right.
made up all of this. Y'all swear he telling the truth.
People love mess.
I said, man, we are messed up kind of people in terms
We are
of
messed up in the head, bro.
yeah, and then it's so sad that one of her friends had to do a whole Instagram post about everything. Then what's my man name?
I'll be sure.
He did a little Instagram story post about everything, talking about how everything in there was not true. His son had made a post. The light skinned one? Chris. Yeah, he made a post. I'm like, y'all basically ran these people's dead mama name and just like that.
Yeah, trying to sensationalize the story and trying to add stuff to it that don't need to be. It was already stories out there of his abuse to Kim that didn't have to be fabricated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
when they fabricated, remember, it's been about 5 or 6 years, this so-called book, remember? This book she was writing, and that's why she had pneumonia and she mysteriously died. Remember, it was all that conspiracy.
Yeah.
Remember, they said, I'll be sure. All of a sudden, he got sick because he was supposed to be writing some book.
Yeah.
And then he came out and said, listen, that's bullshit. I got sick because I got sick. It had nothing to do about me writing a book. Like, that's what we thrive off of.
So he did kind of allude to some stuff with Diddy, though.
Yeah, but he said that's not why he got sick, though.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He said, well,
move.
He said something. I don't remember verbatim, bro. I got to go back and look, but he has said stuff to allude to where he felt like his life was threatened, and it was directly from Diddy. Like he was saying that what was in the book was lies, that's not the stories, but he had said he had his own stuff he had been saying for years, and people blew it off, and he said something to the point of where he was alluding to the point that Diddy did try to like put a hit out on him.
That's why the judge denied bail on Diddy because of the threats he was making against people and the intimidation.
Yeah. And that's why his bail was denied, so he wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, if you blew up Kid Cudi's car,
all because you thought him and Cassie was talking.
And that's what I'm saying. It was other stuff with Kim too, where that's why you never saw her with anybody else outside of Diddy, because he wouldn't allow her to be with nobody else. And it used to be so weird. Like he would always say Kim is love of his life. I'm like,
he did.
You in a whole other relationship. I mean, then he had kids with, the twins he was with Cassie too.
Yep.
So he was just basically just doing what he wanted to do.
Like he did with old girl Carisha. He had a baby by another chick while he was with Carisha.
Mm-hmm.
He just doing what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a problem.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for his kids, though. I do.
P. Diddy, keys to the city. Hey, New York, even the New York mayor, he got indicted yesterday.
What did he get indicted for?
Supposedly, he took some money, some campaign money from a member of the Turkish government.
Oh, gosh.
So that's a big no-no.
But how would he know that they came from them?
Well, that's his stance. His stance is I'm innocent, and that's basically his stance. So
that's stuff like that. I be thinking that's BS though, because I feel like when you go through them donors, I figure Eric Williams is not going to look through them 1,000 people, bro. Well, that's some setup stuff. And if somebody donates your money, like I know you're supposed to have a you probably have a team to kind of monitor that stuff. But if someone's trying to get you out of office, somebody can fake do that. Like they found some fake stuff. Like people was trying to tie. I think it was Kamala. I don't know who it was. They're trying to tie one of these politicians to like Russian spies and all this stuff, and then it came out to be like
Donald
fake
Trump.
stuff. It was fake stuff. Like it was fake. It was fake pages. Fake. It was like fake information. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Well, we gonna find out when they unseal the documents of the indictment what's all in there. But hey, Mayor Adams, he said that he's innocent. He gonna stick to his story. He said he's innocent.
Mayor Adams made people mad too, so they want his ass out of there.
Hey man, New York, something else right now. Something else right now.
New York got an L. They got a L for the last 3 weeks.
They catch the L's all over. Goddamn it, shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Janet Jackson said Kamala is not. Well, she heard that Kamala is not black. Now, Tease, I gotta lie. I gotta be honest. When I read that, I laughed because I can clearly see her saying that, and then the way she talks with that little soft voice, I can clearly hear her saying, "Oh, I heard she's not black." I can hear her saying that. Hey, it was a lot of chatter. Talk about that. DL Hughley, he cracked jokes on Janet and her nose, talking about her nose is white, so he can understand, how fitting that she could see Kamala not being black. You had Whoopi Goldberg saying we need to cut Janet some slack. You had a lot of people going in on Janet. The question I always come back to when we talk about this foolish question about her blackness, does it matter? Why does it matter to us so much?
Well, two things. Janet, I don't know why we're giving Janet slack because she doubled down on it. If people were paying attention to the whole situation, it was a release that came out, a statement that came out, and that said that she was misinformed, blah 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 blah. That was about, I think, her publicist. The next day she fired her publicist.
Yeah,
and she came back and said she said what she said.
She said what she said. Yeah. I said what I said.
And what I said, and you know what they're saying too. Randy Jackson is supposedly a Trump supporter, and they saying Randy's sitting there off basically.
But I can see that.
I heard. So I was like, yeah, and Randy is her manager now. And
I can see that.
Yeah, so I'm like, and it's her brother. So I mean, and her and Randy have always been close. So I can see him telling her that she's not black and all that stuff, but it don't matter. To your point B, to me it doesn't matter because I mean, I guess truth matters in the sense that if she's running as a black woman and she's lying about being black, then we don't want no racial situation. But if even if her father is half black, if she, I don't know. I honestly have not dug into, to me, she clearly is black. I look at her sister, she's very brown, and Kamala doesn't look like a non-black person. She looks like a mixed lady. She's Indian and black. So what's the big deal? A lot of Indians are brown, and like her grandmother, I think some old pictures of like her mother's side of the family, they're very brown. So that's why her sister is like darker, and she's not as dark as her sister. You know what I'm saying? Like
you have people like Jamal Green, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar. You got people like that are saying that she is a non-traditional. She came from black.
She said she's not a foundational black.
Yeah,
not a foundation black person.
She come from slavery, from slaves. That's not where her ancestry is from. And they're saying that
she don't understand us, and she don't. And that which means she's not for us. That's what they say.
And they are saying that she has no kids who will ever be black, because she's married to a white guy. So they're saying like there's no way she could be black and be for us. So I'm like, y'all really, like, that really bothers them, and the people that follow, like, that bothers them.
They pick and choose. It's a pick and choose thing. It's because what when they was running with the lie about her prosecution years, when those stories turned out to be not true. Now we got to do something else. I mean, America doesn't want a woman in charge. Black men don't want a woman in charge. In reality, so there's a group of macho people that, in my opinion, like that. I understand being a foundational Black American and what that looks like. And
What it
people that are
looks,
descendants of slave, but
yeah,
you know what? I don't understand how Dr. Umar, who always preaching Marcus Garvey, who's a Pan Africanism, he's Black is all across the globe. And so if we go, if whether or not we're foundational Black Americans here, and whether or not she's Black from Jamaica, wherever the boat landed don't really matter, right? That's what we're supposed to be getting to,
Plymouth
is
Rock.
having, where we all, no matter if the boat stopped in Jamaica or the St. Lucia or America or South America, we all came from the same place. So we all share a common thread. So why are we focusing on the slaves that were here in America? Because a lot of y'all are still slaves now in your brains. So I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
because
And bro, I'm always
they're saying
I'm
she was
always
raised,
for my people,
but they're saying because she was raised by her Indian mother,
but what?
raised as Indian, non-Black, because her
I
daddy
don't.
wasn't around, none of that.
She said her dad left them when she was I think maybe a teenager. So
Yeah,
she was around them long enough.
she said she has always identified herself as a Black woman. That's what
Mm-hmm.
she said. I've
I've heard
never
her say
heard her.
both.
I've never heard her say both. She never went Tiger Woods route to me. I've never heard her
I
say that.
heard her say about her. She's Somebody said she was in an interview with somebody. They were cooking some Indian food, and
I heard that. Yeah,
and she
yeah,
said something like, well, I'm Indian too.
yeah.
I'm South Asian. You know what I'm saying? So but she is. I mean, her mom is an Indian. What's she
I
supposed to
know.
do? What's
But
she supposed to do?
people are bothered. People do not believe she is for us. People, the whole thing. They not like her. They love to bring up about her. So
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
it's
But vote for
unfortunate.
Trump then. My thing is just vote for Trump then. What are we talking? Well, we're arguing about Black and white. You hate that she's not a foundational Black American. Vote for Trump, okay? What do you want? Vote for him. Vote your rights away.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. So then, when you're on trial and you need the Supreme Court and your Black ass need a favorable vote, remember that. Remember who the justices are in office that you voted for a president that put them there. So,
Or like when you're living in the state and a Black man's about to get executed, but because you didn't want to vote, so that governor got a chance to name to pass that law or put that judge in the Supreme Court that is a Republican, and you didn't want to vote because you feel like your vote don't matter. Don't come crying on social media talking about
yeah, man.
hey.
We got to get off that emotional stuff, bro. Like, we got to do better as Black people in voting our interests. I say it all the time because whether or not Kamala is Black or white or orange or brown, if she's the one that's quote unquote supposedly speaking to you in the sense of protecting your rights, and if you got something that's Black people that you feel like she's not addressing, whether it's her or whether it's Trump, we're the ones who are responsible for saying this is what we need to happen.
Yes, I
Stop being
agree.
so emotional with what the color is, because
I
there are
agree.
Black people there are foundational Black people that don't care about your us and take advantage
Yeah,
of us all the
yeah.
time.
We see it
You
all
know,
the time.
all the time. So whether or not she's foundation Black doesn't it don't really matter if somebody being if that's gonna doesn't change their character. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
frankly tired of hearing the conversation and seeing this stuff on social media about her race and ethnicity. I'm tired of it because for me, it really don't got anything to do. I mean, hell, we vote for white men and
for
white
the
women
last
all the time.
1,000 years.
So I mean, I'm now because we got a Black woman who likes curry chicken. Now all of a sudden we trying to say she's not Black. Oh
Well,
God.
that and Black men don't, she got a white husband, so it's not.
She ain't gonna be the first or the last Black woman to have a white husband. Like
No,
let's get off that. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
look, That's a whole nother pod because I'm tired. But who we Kamala, keep running your race, Kamala. Keep running your race, Madam Vice President. Um, Tune out the noise. Keep running your race. We got less than about 5 or 6 weeks left before we go to the polls. I just want everybody to go vote, man. Just don't sit around and be complaining and then your ass didn't do nothing. So just do the right thing, people. The last thing I want to talk about now, this is to me, this is most important in all this. Cardi B and Offset. This is why this is important to me, y'all. This is why I say this for last, because when you're content creators and you do podcasts like me and Tease, the hottest, the most popular podcast in Chicago, people rock with us. When you get viral stuff like Cardi B and Offset, this is why you have to pod, because all the stuff that was said by those two, that's content. I mean, this is perfect what we do, Tease. That's perfect banter for men and women to go back and forth. You can be on a woman's side, you can be on a man's side. All I gotta say is this: I never really watched Cardi's lives when she go on IG Live. I care less what she talks about. But it just so happened last night, I wasn't doing nothing. I was on IG and I got the damn notification. Cardi B is live. I said, well, let me see what she's talking about. And ooh, Teach, let me tell you, I couldn't wait to get here tonight. I couldn't wait. I'm just gonna ask you flat out: do she hate Offset?
No.
Do Offset hate her?
No.
So what you think this is?
This is young, toxic, ghetto love. People who have not grown up, are not mature, and are not handling their emotions effectively in a manner that's best for their relationship. They have always gone on Twitter, going on live to talk about their relationship, and I understand that they are celebrities. They're very, very popular people.
Big
But
following. They have big followings.
yes, absolutely, both of them. Internationally, so they have but they're young. They got married really young, bro. I think Cardi was in it, but they both hood too. They both got
Super
background.
hood. Super
You
hood.
know, Offset, he was in jail, and in and out of jail when he was younger before they really got on, and Cardi was a stripper. So they both have checkered backgrounds, and I think they probably trauma bonded a little bit, probably. But that's because I don't think they hate each other, but that don't mean that they should be together either. But it don't mean they shouldn't either. I just think they're handling this immaturely. It's ghetto, but you know what's funny? Cardi funny as hell. She always
Very
be like,
funny. Very
when
funny.
she talk about them, they be doing something. She's like, y'all know we ghetto, so that's how we like.
She
She
said it last
always
night. She
like,
said it
y'all know
last
we
night.
ghetto.
Now, here's the question that I'm asking you, and when the listeners see this pod. So, as Cardi was talking about how she outside, she's single, she wanna give somebody that punani, she wanna find her some new uh, DICK.
Mm-hmm.
As she was talking, Offset puts in the comments because he was on a live. He says, "And yeah, you let somebody go inside you when you had a baby." So that shook the net.
Mm-hmm.
And the question this morning was Cardi B wrong for having sex while pregnant with his baby and having sex with another man? Was she wrong for that?
So I ain't saying she wrong. I ain't saying she right either. But was Offset wrong for putting his dirty, you know, cocker spaniel in her when she was married? I mean, when she was pregnant, he was fooling around with other people and fooling around with her too. So was he wrong? I mean, like, why is the question whether or not she wrong for screwing somebody else when he was doing the exact same thing?
I'm gonna tell you why from a man's point of view. Because from a man's point of view, you look at it as if, okay, my woman cheat on me, but you cheat on me while you pregnant with my baby.
So what? You cheated on me
That's
while I'm pregnant with your baby too.
but that's how a man is looking at it.
Yeah, and men thinking is wrong. I'm sorry. That man thinking is flawed. You can't be mad. You cannot be cheating on me while I'm pregnant with your baby. You care about that. You don't. You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant with your baby. But if I cheat while I'm pregnant with your baby, now it's a problem. You know what? Again, I ain't saying she wrong. I ain't saying she right either. But I understand. I get it. I
Now,
get it.
do you think she did it? You think she did it?
I don't think she did. I think she was just saying it to get under his skin.
I
I
personally
think,
think. I
I
think.
think a lot of times women, we know what buttons to push. I think she was pushing all his buttons last night.
I think it was all cap. I don't
Me
think
too.
she did it.
I don't think Cardi has said that I believe her. And I think Offset has said like she's really whatever housewife is for somebody her level, like she was in it to be a wife. And I think she loved Offset Dirty Draws. Like I think she wanted that to work, and she took him back multiple times, and she take him back and he wipe his butt with it. So
hey, pregnant ladies, you want to get your lick back? Wait till after you drop the baby.
Pregnant ladies, if your guy is cheating on you while you're pregnant,
like Jay said, you don't do a nigga like that. You don't do shit like that.
Bro, y'all got to rethink stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not going. It's just because a man, that doesn't make it right. You should not be cheating on her while she's married. I mean, you're married and she's pregnant with your baby. But all hell's breaking loose because she juiced somebody while she's pregnant. But you're up here screwing the world. And it's like, but you got my baby. Yeah, I do have a baby, which means that you shouldn't be, because you know what happens? Y'all don't want to talk about this. Y'all ain't ready for this conversation.
What's that?
Y'all go out there screwing people, okay? And you're married to her, so you're gonna come home and screw her out of condom, right? And now when she has a disease and she has a baby that comes out with herpes because you couldn't keep your cock in your pants while I was pregnant, whose fault is that?
It'll be the dude's fault. But
okay.
What if he was screwing with a condom and he come home and screw his lady? He ain't got nothing.
He shouldn't be screwing nobody but his lady.
You traumatizing that baby. If you pregnant, you letting this man into you like that.
You are traumatizing. If we're gonna go there, you're traumatizing and you're bringing in extra spirits into your wife.
Extra spirits.
Yep.
Well, so wait a minute. You trying to say that the coochie is a graveyard? What you mean extra spirit?
I'm saying that you everybody that you're screwing, while you're screwing her, you're dumping it off in her too. That's what I'm saying.
You've been reading too many Zane books, man. This
ain't even no Zane. This is called spiritual attachments.
Oh my God. Oh, spiritual attachment. Fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas, listen.
Fellas, keep your cock in your pants.
Before you get back home, pray them demons off of you, fellas. Pray them spirits off of you, and go up in your girl, okay, with the clean spirit.
Go up in your girl with a clean cock. That's what this pod is called. Clean. Okay, go into your wife with a clean cock. So that means, especially if she's pregnant, like, come on. Like Offset, you're dirty. You are dirty. You
don't wait. Wait.
A clean cock. Yeah. What? That's what we should be doing. Why would you be screwing other people and just throwing her pH balance off while she's pregnant? Like, be for real.
But what if the dude she screwed throw her pH balance off?
Well, she did. Well, we already agreed that we don't think she did that.
No, we're just saying hypotheticals now.
Hypotheticals,
it don't even have to be Cardi. It can be just another chick.
If you're screwing multiple people, yes, you can do it to yourself for sure.
But you pregnant and you want to get your pH balance thrown off by this dude, but you got a baby inside of you growing.
Yeah, which means that your husband should be even extra attentive to you for an extra loving, extra caring, extra responsible. Why with your pregnant wife? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Offset can go to hell. Sorry. He can go to fucking hell. Sorry. Let me just say that because what are we saying? Like I'm not saying either party. I'm not saying that she should be screwing somebody while she's pregnant. Obviously,
Mama.
I don't agree with that. But I'm just saying, as if I think of it on an emotional level, I get it. Because Cardi Ghetto, she probably thinking, you know what, you done screwed on me so many times, my guy. You know what? Forget you.
She said on the
Yeah.
live, she's like, how you gonna get mad at me because I don't want to screw you, but I want to screw somebody else, and now you jumping in my DM.
When it's stuff like that, bro, the emotional attachment is gone. Well, she don't want to screw him no more. The attachment is good. That means that again, he's not taking care of her emotionally. If you are taking care of usually a woman emotionally, they usually always want to screw you.
True.
When they coochie get dry, that means you are missing the boat when it comes to feeding her emotions.
True.
So
True.
You can blame yourself for that.
Well, hey, Offset, hey man, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Offset.
But last night was entertaining.
I like Offset music. I'm just saying he can go to hell though.
Last night was entertaining between you and your ex-wife.
Are you even officially divorced though?
I don't know.
They filed for separation like 50 times. Yeah. I don't know if they actually divorced. I think they got separated.
That's because he was still hitting it. Obviously, because she's pregnant and she had the baby. So they were still screwing. That's my point. This is why
ghetto.
I don't believe they going nowhere. I don't.
I won't be surprised either, bro.
I just don't.
Them hood people, they can go like this forever.
We've seen it in our everyday lives with hood. We got hood cousins and friends.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They can do this shit forever.
If me and you had $1 for every friend that told us they was done with the dude they messing with, you know how rich we would be?
Listen, and then too, bro, you know how hood couples go. Like, they could be separated for the rest of their life and have she could have a baby with somebody else.
Yes.
He could have a baby with somebody else. And when it comes time for one of them to die, they'll be like, and her husband, whatever Offset real name, he'll be in the obituary as her husband. And this lady had a whole nother 2 kids. He didn't got kids on my, but that's how we seen it, bro. We have seen it. So.
Hey, listen, this is why I wanted to end the show because I couldn't wait to get here because I thought that was great content last night.
Cardi, you ain't wrong, boo.
So listen, the moral of the story is, fellas, if your girl agrees with Cardi, red flags. Red flags. Red flags, fellas.
I might be a red flag. I ain't said I would do it. I'm just saying I understand. I understand.
And listen, pregnant women, you can get your lick back, but just wait till after you drop the baby. Give them a hand job or something, whatever. But wait till after you drop the baby. Okay? Damn.
I don't think anybody should be bringing any harm to their baby.
Got that baby.
That go for the man too.
Got that baby saying stuff he ain't supposed to see.
That's wild though. I mean, people, a lot of men have wifed pregnant ladies, so some guys don't care.
No, some guys don't.
Guys don't care.
Some guys don't care. And look, lastly, fellas, you ain't gotta admit it on the pod. You ain't gotta leave a comment. But fellas know they didn't run up in some pregnant box. They know that. They know that.
Yeah. Well,
they know it. They know it.
So, I've never been pregnant, so.
But yeah, hey, last thing too. James, if you watch it, I hope you watched the movies we told you to watch. Okay. I hope so, James. I hope you watched. But you probably didn't. What else? Tuesday was my 19th wedding anniversary.
Yay! Happy anniversary, guys.
We
OGs, bro.
We OGs. We're getting old in the game. Tuesday's 19th.
I gotta do a bid next year, bro. 20.
Have to. I'm probably gonna go be in the island somewhere.
Yeah, take her to
Maybe
Bali
Antigua.
or something like that. Yeah, in Bali, Antigua, Saint
Yeah.
Lucia. Y'all gotta, yeah, you gotta do it big, bro.
So
I'm gonna make sure you do it.
she said, I'm gonna make sure you do it.
I'll make sure you hook my sister up.
So it was 19 years of marriage, 23 years of being together. That's a long time, man. That's two decades with the same mother Fletcher. That's a long time.
That's good though. I mean, you know what, we get a lot, bro, in our age group. So congrats to y'all. I love it. Like people, a lot of times people now, you know, through the good and the bad, people when it gets bad, they like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stick through that's what marriage is, a continual commitment that I'm gonna stick with this motherfucker that's getting on my nerves.
They said
I
just
hate
like
you,
that
but
just like that.
Yeah.
This motherfucker get on my nerves.
Oh my God. You think about how our grandparents used to always like argue, bro.
I know.
But
this old
they be married for
crazy
60
motherfucker.
years. Yep.
Crazy motherfucker.
My grandma used to tell my grandpa, he got a lick of sense.
Yeah. But love him to death though. Love him to death.
My grandma be up in the morning fixing my granddad breakfast, lunch. He had breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Every day, I watch my grandma do that, bro.
Yeah.
Iron his clothes, make sure he's
everything.
Yeah.
And he still ain't got a lick of sense. That's funny. That is so funny.
Damn, y'all have 11 kids. You like something about him.
You like something about him, man. You definitely like something about him, man. Hey, T, you got any shout outs for anybody? I know we've been going for a minute. Anybody shout out?
Man, thank y'all for just rocking with us. Shout out, man. We trying to get more consistent, y'all. It's been hard out here for a pimp. Or you trying to get the money for the rent.
No, literally.
Tell y'all it's been hard out here for a pimp. But you know what? Thank y'all for sticking with us. We got some. We was gonna be in the studio, but we some stuff came up. So we'll be back there soon.
We'll be back there soon, y'all. But stay still rock with us. Make sure you subscribe. SOTSOTPOD. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Leave a comment, share it. We're gonna drop this episode. You know, like T said, you know, it's a lot going on, but we still gonna find a way to get to this microphone and make y'all laugh and make each other laugh. So don't forget, subscribe, share, like,
all that good stuff. And y'all comment on the video.
Yes,
y'all
please.
Comment on the video.
Like T said, she got the name of this episode already. So make sure y'all comment because I'm sure the clip's gonna be hilarious.
For sure.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.